Hello everyone, it's Brody Cooley again, and this is another how to draw video, and today we are going to be drawing young Link from the famous video game, Ocarina of Time. To start off, I'm going to use a pencil, to draw the general shape. Now I know you may not see it, but I'll eventually get to a pen later. But, but first off, when you're getting started to draw Link, you kind of just want to draw like a circle. Now, I always just like to draw circles, to start off. That way I know, he has a head there, and that we can see, like, where we can put the hair, where we can, put the nose, and everything like that. And unlike my last video, I'm actually going to show you how to draw his whole body. So, I'm also going to make the general shape of his body, too. Now, I know he doesn't really have a rectangular body, but this is just how we're going to start off. That way we know where his shoulders or where his arm is supposed to go, where his, legs are supposed to be at. Alright, and then I'm just going to draw like a square over here. That way we know like where to draw his shield and stuff. Alright, make the general shape of his leg. Now remember, when you're drawing the just general shapes, your general shapes may not be like the exact size like your actual picture is going to be. But this is just to show you like where you need to put like the legs and the feet at. And then lastly, we'll be drawing his arm. Of course, we'll put a sword there. Alright, now that we got the general shape done, we're going to switch the pen. That way you can see, my drawing. Now, if you're just starting off, I would recommend still using a pencil so you can erase your mistakes. But first off, what we want to do, of course, is the head. And we want to start off drawing the hair. And to start off drawing the hair, he's kind of have like a messy, parted to the middle style. So we're going to start off, kind of making like a V shape at first, and then we, start doing the hair. Now you don't want to make it too long because, you still need room for the eyes. And like I said, he has like that messy like look, so you don't have to make it ridiculously like hair like everywhere, but just get it to a point to where it looks like he has that style. Now on the right side, which is what we're currently drawing on, his hair kind of kind of just lays back like this, and um, and when we get to the left side, his hair mostly sticks out, and you want to get the sideburns over here, and then we'll just go ahead and draw his hair. Now he's an elf, so make sure he has a pointed ear, but don't make it like ridiculously pointy. Make it look realistic. All right, and then he has like a piece of hair like sticking up like this, but don't make it too ridiculous. And then we're going to end it like that. All right, and that's the left, and no, that's the right side of his hair. Now when we get to the left side, his hair mostly sticks out. So you don't want to make it like laid back like how the right side is. You kind of want it to like make it stick up, but with still like the same general style. Alright, and you don't want like too much hair going on over here. You just only want a little bit. Alright, and then we can like make like the front part of his hat. Like so, that way we can get that part out of the way. But we'll draw the actual hat later. Alright, but let's get rid of his nose. Alright, he's got like a small, like little dub nose. It's not too difficult. You just have to make it like that. Alright. Now his eyes are pretty circle, to say the least. He's just got like circle eyes, like this stuff, making it like that. And then like his actual pupils are just sort of circular, like this, like the reflex and the actual pupil. Alright, and you just want to do the same thing to the other side. Alright, and after when you're done with that, of course you're gonna need to draw his eyebrows. You can make them in any way you want to, but I like to like have them up like this, like he's happy right now. Alright. Now we're gonna draw his like head. You want to get started like right here in between these two hairlines right here. Come down a little bit at a curve. Come down a little bit at a curve right there, and then curve back to show his cheek, and just smoothly just come down with it. And then you can stop right here if you want to. I like to stop there, that way I can also show like where his neck is. But if you like to like show the head like going all the way across, that's fine too. Alright. And we're gonna draw his mouth now. I like to show young Link being happy, so I'm just gonna have his mouth like open and like enjoy. And and then we're gonna add like another sideburn on this side of the face and add another ear. Alright, and now we're done with the head. Now we're going to get to the body. To start off with the body, of course, before you can even get started with like the legs, you need a place where the legs and the arms are going to connect. So a good start is the neck. His neck is going to be a circle like this, and he's going to have his collar. And he has collars on, so draw the collars like so on both sides. Alright, and after that you're gonna put, and after that I guess we can go ahead and get rid of the shield. So real quickly, let's make a wooden shield. It's a carved shield, so you kind of want to make it look raggedy looking, but it still has to look, you know, tough and noticeable at the same time. Alright, and just add like some details too, if you want to. I'm going to. And of course the symbol of it looks like this. Alright, and I just drew the shield, that way I had room to like put the arm and everything. But now that we got that, we can like make like his like strap, and he has like a strap like going across like his chest. And it goes, and it wraps around like his arm right here. And now that it's right there, we have something to connect his arm to. So we're gonna go ahead and start with his arm. His shirt is like a shirt. It's a short sleeve shirt. He doesn't have like that that extra long sleeve as an adult. It's all just skin after over here. And you wanna if you want to, you can like even add details, like show like where his muscles end and where the forearm starts to form. And he doesn't have like that glove on him yet. He just has regular hands. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and make the Kokoria sword. And some people don't really know like generally how the Kokoria sword really looks like, or how to draw it. It's really simple. It's basic. It's more of like, I think it's more of like a dagger than a sword, personally. Alright, and then to actually add his body. Now when you're drawing his body, you're not going to like actually like make like a rectangle shape right here. You want to show like the curve on his body, and you want to show the curve on his body and like where his stomach actually ends at. That way we can add this belt here. Alright, and just make the belt like so, have it wrapped around his waist. Alright, and then we can actually draw his tunic. Now don't make the tunic look girlish. Well, I mean, it might look girlish to you, but you know, this is like medieval times when it was okay to actually have tunics. But you kind of just want to, have it curve out a little bit. Don't make it like too feminine on him. Add like details, adding like some waves in there. Alright. And then after that, we have enough room right here to draw his hat. So when you're drawing his hat, his hat ain't too long, alright, but it ain't too short either. Kind of make it like where his hat ends to like near his bottom neck area. Alright, and we're going to draw this side over here. Is where his chest ends, and then we're going to make his other arm over here. And of course you won't be able to see the arm because of course he's holding the shield. Alright, and we're almost done. We are at the legs. Now I like to make like the knees first, honestly, but you can do it however way you want it. Draw that. That's his thighs that you draw, and then his calf. Now you don't show his whole calf. You only show like half of his calf because so you have room to make the boot. And he's got like a tall leather boot on. And you want to like show like where his boot starts, and then he has like a round part on his boot right here, and it really shows, and it's really noticeable on him. Right, and then of course you want to add details like the boot has actually been worn out, so you want to draw like these lines right here. Right, this showed like the bottom of his shoe. Alright, and now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to start off with the knee and his thigh. Showing only half of his calf. And then drawing the boot. Alright, and that is Young Link. If this video was helpful in any way, you should check out all my other channels. I also make walkthroughs, and I also have another how to draw video, and it's about Mario's head. Please subscribe and like this video. If this was any helpful, please give me a video request, and I may just draw that character for you. Alright, but until next time, though, I'm Brody Cooley.